You mentioned Al Jazeera. It's based in Doha, which of course is in Qatar. Qatar has many connections back through all of this, yet it's Joe Biden who's trying to claim some credit here.
We will continue to remain personally engaged to see that this deal is fully implemented and work to extend the deal as well. For weeks, I've been advocating a pause in the fighting for two purposes: to increase the assistance getting into the Gaza civilians who need help, and to facilitate release of hostages.
You know, one of the things that Ron DeSantis did wrong when he won his big re-election victory in Florida, which stymied some of his momentum, was he got out there after having turned the state from blue or purple to red, uniformly almost. Every other word was I, me. Every politician is told early on in his or her career to make it a we, so you don't look like a self-aggrandizing jerk. Well, this guy's become president of the United States after 8 years as vice president and still hasn't learned the lesson. Everything Joe Biden said about that hostage deal was about himself. I've been on the phone. I've been talking to people from the Oval Office. I negotiated it. My team and I did this, that, the other, all of it. And the reason is he's politicizing the entire thing. He understands his poll numbers are in the dumpster. He understands that within his own party, he's losing support. He's hemorrhaging support. And so he tried to turn something that actually is an international effort into something all about him, because he needs it. And to me, it just shows the stink of desperation that is around him right now, as poll after poll after poll shows him losing to Donald Trump. The left flank of his own party is completely abandoning him because they're pro-Hamas for all sorts of reasons that we could get into. And he's in a panic. So he's trying to drive up his support with moderate centrists, with pro-Israel supporters, and with some constituency of the Hamas supporters who do want to see some of these Palestinians get released, notwithstanding the crimes they've been accused of.
Can I just quickly talk about the polls and about where Biden is sitting right now, where there are people who try to say that it's particularly young voters that are just going to walk away, and unless he has that coalition, he can't beat Trump or anyone else who the Republicans end up serving up. Do you see it as people who went Trump, then Biden, now back to the Republicans, or does Biden fall down because the people who would have automatically supported him are the ones that just might sit it out?
I think it's a combination. I don't think these are Trump voters who then went Biden. I don't think that. I think Biden's core constituencies are abandoning him. The young people think he's too old, period. And they're not totally closed-minded on age, because some of them have been migrating to Trump, some of the young people, because Trump is still vibrant. We think. We haven't seen much of him. But certainly he's had to be more vibrant than Joe Biden is, because my potted plant over there is. So for the young people, the elderly nature of Joe Biden, his shuffling, his wandering, his confusion, his thinking the dead people are alive and the alive people are dead, is a real problem. But I think that there are core constituencies within the Democratic Party that are turning on him.
Now, this might be too inside baseball, but I'll try it anyway. You're obviously somebody who has interviewed President Trump. You're about to host the next Republican debate. What efforts have you made to reach out to him to say, hey, come on, it's me. Come on, come and debate them?
Well, other than retweeting a post on X, nothing. I would love for Trump to show up, but I have enough humility to understand that my personal pleas will not be the decision maker. I'm pretty sure he knows I would love to see him. And so would the RNC, and so would all of the other moderators and the co-sponsors of the debate. But if he doesn't show, will have good, smart political reasons for doing that. And how can you tear him apart when he's 60 points ahead in some polls, Paul? So I think the only way Trump shows up, if Trump wants to have some fun and he loves Alabama and thinks it might be a kick because he's very good out there, I don't think he'll do it because he thinks anything related to his presidential run depends on it.
She is a rock star, none other than the wonderful Megyn Kelly. You can find her work in the US in Sirius XM, here in Australia, obviously here on Paul Murray Live, and obviously on YouTube as well.